Atrium issue number 2. This is from Comics Asylum. This is an independent comic creator who I met, the guys behind this comic. I met them at the, I think, Mississauga comic book show not too long ago. I picked up issue 1 just on a whim. Wasn't a superhero thing, but I like all kinds of comics. Superheroes are mostly my thing, but it had an interesting cover, and I thought it looked kind of neat. Number 1, I thought I'd grab it. I grabbed issue 2 and 3, came out today on digital. This was on Kickstarter, so I did back them on Kickstarter. This is my digital PDF copy. I will be getting my physical copies next time I meet up with the fellows at whatever show they're at. I wanted to get digital because I wanted to get it right away so I can get a review out. I like to support independent creators if I think it's worthy of support, and I friggin' sure do think this one's worthy of support. Issue 1, I think I gave it an 8 out of 10. Pretty damn good for an independent issue 1 and non-superhero, though this has a bit of horror vibes. I'm not going to give any spoilers on this comic, but I'm going to use my space system to review it. So story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2's the best that you can get in any category. I'm going to give the storyline a 2. Okay, so issue 1 started off with they need to get this heart transplanted. They're literally carrying it in like a container. So Naomi is the paramedic. She's on board with a bunch of mercenaries or whatever to get this heart. Then they're attacked. That's kind of all that's happened right now, but it has a cinematic quality. I would say issue 2 especially. Issue 1 I felt could have been an anime or something like that, but I'm rethinking that because I'm reading issue 2 here. I just got it and I consumed it immediately, and the pacing's going to be 2 out of 2 as well. But we're gonna let me get there. I really actually think this could have been done as a film. I'm wondering. I haven't read issue 3 yet, which also came out today. I'll read that later. I don't like to read like a whole bunch at once. Let me read one at a time and get my thoughts together. I actually think this could have been a movie, or maybe it was even to release it as one graphic novel, like in its entirety. I don't know how many issues this is going to be, but oh shit, man, this one was bloody awesome. I'll tell you that. So we're getting right into it. I don't want to do spoilers. A few things at the end, which I kind of was expecting something to happen or something to reveal, more of like what this is going to be about, and it kind of does at the end, which I'm not going to spoil. But it's definitely pumped me right up. I actually think, and this is gonna be one thing. So issue 1, I thought that there wasn't enough action. It definitely made up in this one. I'm thinking, I'm not gonna go through this entire comic and show everything. I'm thinking, just as my own 2 cents, that I would have ended issue 1 here. At this point in time, the ambulance carrying the heart has been attacked. It's been driven off, and these guys are now coming down to get them, to attack them. I think that would have been a good spot. And you're like, oh crap. In any case, it doesn't matter. We're going back to issue 2. So yeah, the story progresses a lot here. I'm going to give the pacing a 2 out of 2. This is super action packed. This is really enthralling. Bloody hell. Congratulations. I was super into this. I was like, holy crap. And I'm reading this now. I've got a PDF, so I actually didn't read it off the iPad. I read it off my computer screen. And I found myself biting my nails while reading it. That doesn't happen like hardly ever. I bite my nails, but not while reading comics. So the pacing's awesome in this one. Bloody hell. Man, I'm gonna give the art a 2. I don't know what I gave the art last time, maybe a 1 or a 1.5. There's something about it, maybe because there's something, maybe digital. My screen is high resolution. My iPad, I've got the brightness and contrast really nice. It just popped for me. It flowed very well. I'm not gonna go sit here and let's go through every damn page on this thing. But it does have the panels, but it jumped out at me, just like with the way everything was laid out. Again, when I give an art when I give an art score of a perfect score of 2, I'm not saying that the art in this comic is better than Jack Kirby or something, or Alex Ross or Neil Adams. I'm saying that in this comic, it felt right and it all came together. I'm trying to see. They go into the subways here, and again, you can really feel the momentum. Like just in some of these panels is really awesome. Yeah, like all this stuff is really, really good. So while I'm on the subject of art, I do need to mention my channel sponsor, which is beardedshirts.com. Look at this bad boy. I've been showing this off in all my videos. It's all the Legionnaires, man, on one shirt. How awesome is that? So if you become a member of the channel, you are entered into a draw every month to win something from Bearded Shirts. If not, totally cool. Check them out anyways. They got sales all the time. And if you just want a normal shirt as well, like if you don't want the print all over thing, you can just get logos or characters, things like that, just on a black shirt or a red shirt, whatever. So check them out. They are awesome. All right, for the characters, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 2. And my reasoning is such that, and in this issue, because you do get a sense, I like the characters. So if I give it a 1, it's a good. If I give it a 2, it's amazing. Right now, the characters, I'm not getting a sense of each character's individuality. There's a lot of them all put together, and I'm losing track of who's who. I know this girl, she stands out because of her costume and just her look, and she seems very like calm about things, and I'm like, okay, I kind of like this character. And if she died, I would be like, oh crap, she's dead. If Naomi dies, I'd be like, oh, that sucks. If anyone else gets killed, I don't care. The villains, we don't know enough yet, so we're still going to be at a 1 for characters. She's definitely awesome, and I actually like her look, her costume. It's not costume. This is one of my things with non-superhero comics. It's tough for me to get invested in a character. Like, she's cool. That's it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if anyone else steps up as a character that I like. Yeah, enjoyment factor, man, I gotta give it a 2. This was awesome. I'm really impressed. This was like pretty damn awesome. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. That's pretty high. I mean, to get a 9 out of 10 and you're not Superman or X-Men or something. Look, I love my Batman and Superman and Cyclops and Spider-Man, you know. So that's pretty damn impressive. As a comic, this is really working for me. It's bloody hell coming together nicely. I actually like this cover. I didn't really talk about the cover. There's other covers. I don't know what they are. I don't go for the, oh, I gotta buy all these covers. That's not really my thing. I like the cover, like, you know. And I actually do like this cover. This is telling me what's happening in the comic, but also being a representation of visually what's going on. Sometimes I feel covers where if it's just a bunch of people posing, you're like, what does this have to do with anything, right? This is actually telling a story of what's going on. So it's going to be the subway and all these people are involved. So a little bit of something that happens at the end, which I'm not going to spoil. So yeah, I mean, I really like this. I love this. I thought it was really damn good. So congratulations to everybody involved. So love this comic. It was great. Guys, if you like my space system, please like the video. Check out Atrium. I'm going to try to put a link to their site. I don't know if you can still get stuff on Kickstarter, but there is a site that you can go to and find them. That's it, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.